Technical difficulties.
Well, because you can hear my players, how about all my players say just hi and nothing else?
Just hi.
Hi and nothing else.
Nothing else.
Well then, now you can hear me. How about we get things started here? How about we enter in through the depths? Chat, please roll me a d4 or a 4-sided die and type the results in chat because I want to know. You know what? I'm going to roll a die too. Wait, oh my god. Did you guys know you need dice to play this game? I get to say it on stream. Let's go.
It's like their catchphrase.
It's my catchphrase. Okay, we got a few threes. We got a few threes. Okay. Hey, Kyle. I also got a 3. You see those couple threes in chat? Good, because 3 has chosen you, and they have chosen well. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
I can do that. Oh, is an 11. That's higher than 3.
An 11? I'm so sorry. We'll get to that in a moment. But Kyle, please introduce yourself and your character with the knowledge that while diving deep into the depths, you were impacted by this. You were just hit by a guardian laser.
Yeah, kind of saw that coming. Hello, I am Kyle, or /Echo, or any sub combination thereof, and I will be playing Gorohania, a Goron cleric of Din, goddess of power. I've been mapping the depths and sketching those maps to learn about this terrible miasma called gloom.
Welcome, Gorohania, everyone. Wow, look at that. Look at the cool new feature to the left. You can see, Gorohania, you are diving deep into the depths, and you were just assailed by a guardian laser. And you know who's beside you? Flying. Please roll me a strength saving throw.
Strength. Oh no. Oh, 10.
We should have traded.
If only.
Flying, why don't you introduce yourself and your character, knowing that you were just grabbed by a gloom hand?
Wait, I have like... Never mind. Hi, I'm Flying, or Flying Ludicolo, or I don't know, some nerd from the internet. I do video editing stuff. Anyway, tonight I will be playing as Vongli, a Rito tinker of sort, who is quite interested in these sort of I've forgotten everything. The tech, the cool tech.
Zonai.
Thank you. I'm quite interested in the Zonai tech and picking it apart every once in a while. Why am I being grabbed?
You're being grabbed by Gloomhand. Say hello, everyone, to Vongli on the token layer. Finally, we have...
I told you to watch out for those.
Rue, you thought you could copter your way out of this, but you also need to give me a strength saving throw.
Strength? I don't want to do strength. That's a 17, though.
I don't know why.
Wow. Did fine.
That's still a failure.
Rue, introduce yourself and your character, full well knowing that another one of the Gloomhands tried to latch onto you, but you were able to bat it away.
That is because me, Rue, just a normal guy from Sweden who is playing Siku, our little resident Korok is just too good at the game.
Too good at the game, and we'll see where you are right here, descending into the depths. Now that we have introductions out of the way, I need everyone to please roll me initiative.
Already?
Already, chat.
It's time.
Oh no.
Ziku is just off screen. Let me get them in full sight. You are actively falling down, by the way. This Gloom Guardian has just erupted from the side of the walls as you were diving into the depths. And we'll see what they roll. Ooh. We got an 11. You know what every great enemy needs? A lair. Let's get some lair actions.
No. Maybe we don't need those. Maybe we don't.
You know, does
about
every enemy need a lair action?
Oh yeah, every enemy needs a lair action. Oh,
well, I
Wait a
see how
moment.
this is going to go.
there it is. You can see now. Let's start from the top. Siku, your friend Vongli is being grappled. What do you do?
Let's see. Siku will first I gotta measure. Okay. I can get just in there with my little Korocopter. Can I try to help get Vongli out of this mess?
Oh, you can certainly attempt to do so. Give me a strength check.
Just a strength check. Okay. That's a 7.
A 7. How does it look for this Korok to latch or to break free from the Gloom Hands, their beloved friend here?
It does not go well. Siku is trying their damnedest to get Vongli out, but I think trying to maintain their little copter and all of everything else is it's a challenge for them.
It is indeed a challenge. Gorahania, I forgot to resolve this earlier when we were doing introductions. Remember when the Guardian laser hit you?
I certainly don't. That definitely did not happen.
That certainly did not happen. Take 32 points of force damage.
Oof.
32.
This Gloom Guardian isn't playing around here. Ziku, that was your action. You have anything else you'd like to do?
Can I try to you know what? I'm gonna use a bonus action to flurry of blows at the gloom hand thing.
Absolutely. Let's see if you can break Vongli free with your fists, because you're not just a traveler. You can fight too.
I can fight too. Let's see. Let's roll. That's a 22 to hit.
22
First.
absolutely hits the Gloom Hand.
That's 16 points of force damage.
16 points of force damage. Oh my goodness. You get a second attack with Flurry of Blows, don't you?
I do. That's a 29.
20. Goodness. Roll damage again.
14 points of force damage.
14 points of force damage. Zico, how does it look with your punctures, your blows directly to the Gloom Hand, the Gloom Guardian by extension, and breaking Vongli free of her grappled condition?
I think just realizing that trying to pull Vong Li out is not gonna cut it, so they're actually just gonna try to cut this hand out, and comes in with two precise kicks with their feet to try to somehow dismember this hand and get Vong Li free.
Vong Li, you are free. Ziku, is that all?
That is all for Ziku.
We move on to the Gloom Guardian here. The Gloom Guardian, having erupted from the cavernous walls to the side and now descending upon you, directs its eye towards Gorohania. It doesn't do anything just yet. But we'll see. It's going to use its Gloom hands to try to swipe at you, Ziku, and at you, Vong Li. Let's see if it hits. Ziku does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm using physical dice because I am pretty cool like that. But I will be saying the numbers out so y'all can take note of that. Ziku, you're going to take 12 points of slashing damage and 1 point of necrotic damage. And here's the kicker, Ziku. That necrotic damage reduces your maximum hit points. This is Gloom. You can't easily recover from that.
How dare you? But I would like to try to redirect it.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm gonna spend a focus point to redirect. Let's see. What does that do? The redirection is a dexterity save for the Gloom Hand. Am I reading that correct?
You got to reduce the damage first. There you go. You reduce the damage by 22, which is all of it.
There we go.
And then you can redirect it to the Gloom Guardian, who will make a dexterity saving throw. The Gloom Guardian, despite being an inanimate Zonai prototype construct that isn't very mobile except for the physical manifestations of malice, gets a 16. That's its final result.
Well, I did redirect the damage, so I'm happy with that.
You did redirect the damage. Vong Li, this attack coming towards you, does a 16 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Ooh, 16 hits our favorite Rito. Vong Li, you take 9 points of slashing damage. And wow, again, 1 point of necrotic damage, which is Gloom. You can't, your maximum hit points is reduced by that much.
All right. We can get through this.
Gorohania, you are falling far below your friends here in physical engagement. Then a third Gloom hand comes to reach out towards you, all the far away here, because you are just in range. Gorohania, please give me a strength saving throw.
Big old 12.
A big old 12. You become grappled and you join your friends. You join Vong Li as it latches, brings you in. Also, you take 5 necrotic damage, which is the Gloom.
Okay,
and you're grappled.
I'm going to throw out my Vitality Ward. Upon taking necrotic damage, I can use my reaction to mitigate it. Let me to roll 3d6. Reduce the necrotic damage by this total once per day. So let me take that off. I am a Gloom Hunter. I am well familiar with this stuff, and the light of my goddess holds it back from my life, even though I could not escape the grab.
That is the Gloom Guardian's turn. Vong Li just broken free thanks to Ziku's aid. What do you do?
I think in this moment I will need to pull out my longbow. Notch an arrow and aim right for the eye of the Guardian. I'm going to take a shot.
You're aiming for the eye of this guardian?
Yeah, for flavor.
Oh, it doesn't have to be flavor, because the eye is a weak spot. Would you like to aim
Oh,
for the weak
wonderful.
spot?
It's yeah, sure.
If
I
you
would
aim
love to.
for the weak spot with your bow here, this is considered 3/4 cover, but I hear you know
I
how to
don't
use a bow.
I don't really care for cover at all. I'm a sharpshooter.
Make that
All
attack roll.
right. 23 to hit.
23 absolutely strikes the Gloom Guardian here. Roll that damage.
And I have allies within 5 feet of the creature. So I think I'm going to deal a lot of damage here. 21 damage.
Ooh, 21 points of damage here. You hit the weak spots of the Gloom Guardian. I now need to make a Constitution saving throw. Gloom Guardian stunned.
Oh,
Hey.
There we
Let's-
go.
let's get out of here, everyone. And Vongli will begin to dive down further into the depths.
You can move your token.
I think that is all for me right now.
Garhania, you are freed from the Gloom Hands grappled as the Gloom Guardian was stunned. What do you do?
How exciting. All right. As we are making... Actually, I guess I should push away first. Can I don't know, kick off this thing for like half my movement distance?
You are free. You have full movement.
Yeah, but I can't fly. I am a rock.
Well, because this is a 2D map, and we're
All right,
pretending
cool.
this is super vertical, you can move freely. You can bunch up into like a ball and just fall faster because that's how physics work.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works. I'm just lowering my wind resistance. It's easy money. All right. Well, in that case, why don't I go ahead and cast us some bless?
Mm.
I don't see that. I don't think that broadcast. I bless myself and my party whenever one of us makes an attack roll or a saving throw. We get an additional D4 to that attack roll or save.
Nice.
How does this bless look like, Gorohania? Where do you draw your power from?
You see, I will clasp my gigantic rock-like fist around my amulet in the shape of a Goron's ruby, and recite a loud prayer to Din, goddess of power, and you will see an ever so faint reddish glow surround me and my compatriots as the goddess's goodwill looks down on us.
All three of you are blessed. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know if I have a bonus action that is not... I may be able to use my Channel Divinity here. Let me see here. What's the spell? I am going to give Ziku a Shield of Faith using...
Wow.
my channel divinity. So with each of us blessed, I will say another prayer. And where is my shield? Not used to these new character sheets yet. Here we are. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah, I will. So for the next 1 minute, a brighter shimmering field surrounds Ziku, granting them a +2 to their AC.
What I love about this is that in 5th edition 2024, you're not casting it with a spell slot, which means you can cast 2 level spells in the same turn. What a cool move. I love that. Let's go.
Love to see it.
And this being a blessing from my goddess means that I don't have to drop my concentration on bless.
Excellent. Is that the end of your turn?
That is going to do it. Thank you.
Normally, I would have a layer action here, but my friends, the Gloom Guardian is stunned. Ziku, it is your turn. Your friends are making headway down to the bottom of the depths here. What do you do?
Ziku will to do that and use their patient and defense, the normal one, to just disengage as a bonus action. And start falling. Well, the quadricopter is more
Yeah,
better, but I'm actually gonna dash as well, so I get to move another 25 feet.
We love our fighting
up.
Koroks here.
There we go. And that is gonna be it for Seeker's turn.
Excellent. Ziku, at the end of your turn, we move on to the Gloom Guardian, who is stunned and doesn't move. So we move on to the rest of you. Are you three going to continue keeping distance away from the Gloom Guardian?
I'm heading straight down.
Mm-hmm.
Should we not
Yep.
ensure this thing can't continue behind us?
We can take care of it if it follows us.
So be it.
As you three continue to descend deep into the depths, you continue to make distance from the Gloom Guardian, and the Gloom Guardian, after it breaks free of its stun, will dig back into the side of the cavern, and you end initiative here.
Stay on alert, everybody.
You are still diving deep into the depths here, and you are quickly at breakneck speeds going down to the very bottom of the cavern floor. What do you do? Are you prepared for this?
I sort of am. As we are approaching and we can get a sense of where the floor is, Vongli will flap her wings and try and create a gust of air to capture her allies, casting Featherfall.
Vongli, you cast Featherfall with this gust of wind, and you make it safely to the bottom of the depths. Let me arrange you all in a line here so I can copy and paste y'all.
Just roll 20 things.
Just roll 20 things. Welcome properly to the depths, everyone.
Oh, that was a much softer landing than I usually have. Thank you.
And welcome everyone to the first part of Mythos's TTRPG segment. We are here playing Dungeons and Dragons, a 5th edition. We're playing 2024, the updated rules, as you can see with the cool as heck War God's Blessing.
Wizards continues to favor clerics, and as a cleric, hell yeah.
What you just witnessed was one of 2 bosses that you can choose for these champions to fight later on. Now, here's the deal, friends. These guys, these suckers, they gotta get to the boss first. And until then, your donations to Make-A-Wish America will determine which boss they will ultimately face. Your options? Well, you saw a preview of the first boss, the Gloom Guardian. We could also choose for them to fight the Gloom Lionel. Simply mention it in your donation comment, Zeldathon.com/donate, and we'll tally up everything when it's showtime. And you know what? To give a cool little reminder, I built a little cool thing on the top right of the layout. Look at this. You could choose between the Gloom Guardian and the Gloom Lionel. Choose the final boss of this encounter at the end of their adventure. But it isn't just choosing the final boss, chat, because at $9 or more, you can bank a reroll for either me or the players. Because if you didn't like them rolling so bad in the cold opening here, you could give them an extra reroll. We have someone behind the scenes tallying up when we have these donations coming in. So feel free if you would like to help the players, or you can set up their demise by giving it to me so I could reroll a missed attack into a hit. But yes, $9 or more to Make-A-Wish America, and we'll get a banked reroll. But until then, champions, you land and you take your surroundings. The colossal network of subterranean caverns expanding every direction, unnaturally dark save for the faint glow of the distant light root or the malicious red of a gloom patch above you. The depths sprawl before you. What do you do?
Well, that was bracing. Everyone all
I
right?
think you see just a Siku coming down with their quadcopter above you, and says, "Everything's all right."
I'm doing fine. Took a little damage, but nothing I can't shrug off.
I took a little more than a bit, so I believe I will make sure that I am still in good shape to take care of us. And I'm going to upcast a Cure Wounds on myself.
Excellent.
And I'm going to low roll it, apparently. But I'm in better shape than I was.
16, chat. So what level was this upcast?
I upcast this at 2nd level, so that was I rolled
4d8.
13 on 4d8.
Wow. I'm hovering over it, chat. You can see. Look at that. Goodness.
This is why we need those rerolls, chat.
Please.
What is
Oh,
everyone's passive perception?
Love to hear that.
You are in the depths.
Why do you ask? Why do you ask?
16, and I have 60 feet of dark vision.
15, and I am completely blind.
15, and I will begin to take a little instrument, a little Zonai gear out of my pocket. I don't know, out of my bags, in order to light up the area with a small flashlight. I don't know what do they have?
Yeah, they get flashlights.
Yeah,
Or a little lantern of some description.
they've got something.
What
And
what
Vongley has
color is
picked
the
it.
light?
It's white.
Aw.
It doesn't have a tint to it. I'm sorry.
Zone I haven't
Fluorescence.
invented LEDs yet.
Oh.
We're in the past, y'all. This is the imprisoning war. Well,
They got good lights.
It's the present. What do you?
oh, sorry, mouth shut. So with that light spell, Vongli, you and Gurahania notice there's a dead guy. Gurahania, I actually have to move you up.
Oh no.
There's a dead guy.
Oh no.
A mangled
Okay.
skeleton with patches of
here.
gloom ever so gradually devouring it in whole. But there's a note tucked underneath the surviving femur.
This is why I keep telling you to beware of the gloom. Am I able to extract it without having to deal with the creeping gloom?
Yes.
Okay. What language is this written in?
This language is written in Hylian, or just common for our sake here, which
Oh.
everyone here can understand. Gorohania, the ink here of this note is uneven, pressed hard in places, as if the writer feared his hand would fall before his thoughts did. I'm going to send you the note,
Oh boy.
and you can choose whether or not to read it aloud. Here's your note.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. To whoever finds this, I was a Hylian scout in Lady Minaru's service, sent into the depths when Ganondorf's forces broke loose to investigate disturbances near the Lady's Construct factory. The gloom has overtaken my body. A pity. That is how this goes. It creeps in insidiously. A temple of 3 stone towers lies deeper in the dark. It is sealed, and rightly so. Within waits a creature born of the Demon King's malice, bound until the war above leaves Hyrule weak enough for it to rise. The temple cannot be entered without a key forged from 3 star fragments, each in the form of a word lost to the depths when the sky trembled beneath the blood moon. I could trace only their paths. One fell among a ruined mining site where broken constructs still roam. One sank beneath a lake of fire where roots of light soak in heat. The last lies near a grove drowned in gloom and glow, choked with spores. I can go no further, but if you read this, then my end may yet serve a purpose. Do not let what hungers in the Stone Tower's temple rise to the surface. End it before the war becomes something worse. His final words, King Rauru, I take to heart the rallying cry of Hyrule. Courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Wow.
I have to hand it to this person. For dying words, they are quite able to write a lot.
Quite.
He was.
It's very difficult to be this articulate when being consumed by gloom.
And knowing your goal here, you know where you must go. Because
Very good.
The depths are open
Wow.
to you.
If we have a moment as these folks land, I would like to take 10 minutes to cast a ritual called Gentle Repose.
I
Mm.
was going
Mm.
to comment. Is there any sort of burial rituals that these Hylians?
I know not, and I fear we do not have the time for it, but let me place him here under the protection of the goddess, and Din willing, we can retrieve his remains on our way out. Else, mayhaps it's best we leave this note here for any who may follow us if we are unfortunate.
Gorohania, your ritual magic here, bestowed to you by your service, your duty to Din. Din has provided you, graced you with divine magic, I'd say even sacred magic, sacred light, power. And it is that self same light, that self same divine magic that is able to stay the gloom devouring this scout skeleton. And you get the sense, um, you think your magic specifically can reverse any damage done to you and your compatriots by the gloom. For mechanics reasons, if you heal someone, Gorahania, you reverse the max HP reduction from gloom.
Awesome.
Indeed. All right, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Actually, flying is your 42 post full reduction? Because
Uh,
are
I
you at 42 of 42?
I am 42 of 51 instead of 52. I took
Oh
one
no!
necrotic.
Oof.
It's
I
fine.
see. Yeah, at this point, we'll have to keep that in mind. But our thanks to the goddess. Let us press on. What where do you imagine we should begin?
I am quite interested in the mining site, but I can hold off if anyone else has directions.
I imagine you'd like to take your time there, so perhaps we should visit there last. My
Fair.
concern is for Ziku if we need to visit the Lake of Fire.
Zico wants nothing to do with that.
Well, perhaps we should tackle that first so that I can ensure you are in the best of shape as we proceed forward.
That's fine. That's fine.
The goddess will protect us.
You decide to head to the Lake of Fire?
Apprehensively, but yes.
Indeed.
Why would a Korok be apprehensive about the Lake of Fire?
I am
Listen.
so vulnerable to fire.
I'm sure it's fine.
You all head to search the Lake of Fire for one such star fragment to look. I'm going to put y'all on the line again.
Yep, let's go.
Yay!
And as you make your journey, you arrive at the Lake of Fire.
That is certainly what that is.
Fine.
Ugh. Bracing reminds me of home.
Everyone give me a perception check here.
Oh boy, active check.
All right.
22.
14.
Let's stick with
Everyone.
Gorahanias.
Yes, everyone, but especially Gorahania, you can see there's a light root that is literally submerged underneath the flowing. Is this magma or lava? Because we're underground already. I'm gonna call it magma. In the slowly shifting magma lake. The heat here is oppressive. The air distorts vision, and the pyroclastic flow of the trench warps the light roots, shimmering sparkles. And Gorohania, you especially note the star fragment is embedded in that light root in the middle of the magma.
That's
Hi, chat.
insane.
I'm going to introduce a system because we only got 2 hours ish to do this TTRPG segment, and I don't want to have to run an entire dungeon. That would take too long. So instead, I've come up with a system called Travel Complications. This will be a great time to get the player rerolls in to donate $9 or more because you do not want to roll low here. But the basic concept is this. Let me show to the players here, show to everyone. Wow. Fighting the star fragments throughout the depths will prove to be quite a challenge in this dungeon-like environment. For each fragment, one team member will helm a skill check. The result of this roll will determine the total HP for that challenge's health bar. The team must expend resources to whittle down that health before obtaining the fragment. And here's some examples, like a short rest resource will allow you to roll a d6, a long rest resource will allow you to roll a 2d6, and so on and so forth. You can even take damage if you so like. I'm really hoping Siku takes the fire damage here for no reason at all.
Please, no.
But yes, this is so that we can get all the star fragments while simulating how it feels like to be in a dungeon without having to take 3 sessions or so of having to go through it, because we don't got that time here. We want to get to a boss fight. So, who would like to make a skill check, and what would you like to do? You can make any sort of proposal.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, skill check first. Oh.
Let's see here. I'm sure we have the tools.
Definitely. I think Seeker is gonna be in assistance mode here the whole time.
Perhaps I should be casting guidance on whoever decides to make this check. I guess as our perception, yeah, is this, how embedded is this fragment in the light root? Is this like a Fongli could swoop down and get it if not for the heat, or are we gonna have to like chop the tree?
It looks, I would say it's a little bit of column A, a little bit of light root A, a little bit of light root B.
I think I could probably handle this. I could lead it. If you want to guide me.
Most certainly.
I'm
Urahania
thinking...
does rummage in his pack for a moment and offers a crowbar. You think you might need this?
I don't know if I can use that.
That's
hold one
fair.
moment.
I'm not entirely. I haven't worked with a lot of Rito. It seems very difficult to use your hands when you have to fly.
Vongli is interested in sort of dodging around the what are these pillars? Lava flows, lava bubbles, and see if I may use acrobatics to try and lead this recovering the star fragment.
You may certainly use acrobatics. Let's see what you roll.
All right. Um,
Got us in, guide our movements and protect us.
Beast in.
That's 19, but I think I also get a D4 on top of that. So 21.
21. Vongli,
21.
you're able to swoop down before the extreme heat singes your feathers here, and you're able to loosen it up a decent chunk, this star fragment. So I've done a little bit of retooling since our prologue session 0 here. It's not going to be a guaranteed success here. Instead, it will be 15 resources you must use for the health bar. So how would you, team, like to spend your resources to dislodge the star fragment so Vongli can carry it?
So I have oil.
Mhm.
Will that
Do
help
not
us
have
here?
words for how strongly I do not recommend that.
I think you should use it.
No. No.
I could expend some things. I'll start off. To help me out through the heat and just the exhaustion of this, Vongli will take out a sort of frost. What is it called?
A frost emitter?
Yes, the Zona device of frost emitter that has been modified in some way. The back has been kind of like broken off in pieces, and expend a first level spell slot to start to just emit basically snow out of the front of this device.
Ooh, I like it. Roll me a d6.
D6. 3.
That is 3 from the health bar.
All right. I will make the last roll, but it's not going to be enough to win it here. So if somebody else has another idea,
I have no idea how Siku will successfully assist with this.
Hey, you know what? Hey,
are you going
Ziku,
to use oil?
if you do something, I'm gonna have to ask you to make a saving throw.
Wow.
No.
How dare you do that?
Hey, you know what?
Uh,
You do have a player reroll. I'm learning here. So if you roll low, you could potentially roll higher.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, love
I
you.
deeply appreciate that. I'm gonna spend a focus point. Let's do 2 focus points actually, to do just a flurry of blows, but like try to do that in a way that it kind of starts to move this magma away from the fragment to assist to getting it more revealed, I guess. And they will be hovering above with their quadcopter. And yeah, that's it. If that's something I can do.
Oh, it is certainly something you can do, Ziku. You are so brave, so courageous. Just like the Hylian scout had mentioned. Roll me 2d6. You're spending 2 focus points.
I shall. I shall. 2d6. Wow, that's
That
8.
is 8 resources from the health bar. Hey, Ziku. Your
All right.
copter here. I would like you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I rebuke it.
Uh-huh.
That's a 16.
Wow, a 16. You take half damage.
Yeah, which is okay. Yeah.
You take 8 fire damage, which is reduced to 4 because you succeeded, which is double to 8.
Which is double to 8 since I'm vulnerable. Okay.
How does this look, Ziku, as you're trying to hover down and assist Fongli's freezing of the lake, making obsidian here?
They are just hovering down, hot, 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 and trying their damnedest with their monk martial arts to do these force attacks with flurry blows to get some cool like attacks to get to push the magma away and try to hit on the obsidian a little bit to get this star fragment out, and is just trying to be as quick as possible to get out of here, but because this is not fun for them.
A valiant effort, Ziku. And Tylenos has the right idea with that email. This is fine.
This is
This
fine.
is fine. This is fine.
Seeing Ziku try to come down and help, Vongli is just going to, at this point, reach out and just grab the star fragment and like rip it out, taking whatever damage she needs. I assume hit dice for the final bit of the health bar.
Go ahead. Take me some fire damage as a resource.
All right. That's not 9. That's 7. Oh.
Ooh. 7, though, is enough for you to wrestle it free from the light root here. And Vongli, in your hands, you find the star root, the star fragment that is pictured in the token here. And this little jingle plays. Hooray!
Wow.
Vongli will pretty quickly turn around and grab Ziku in her other arm and then fly back up to safe land. It's just like, what are
Thank
you?
You both
Oh,
fly up to see Gorohania standing just completely frozen with an arm outstretched, like, wait, no, don't do. Oh, okay. All right.
all right. That's one of 3. Let's we can do this.
Well done. All right.
Let's move on, everyone.
Do let's.
I think I'm going to experiment. You know, your DM, you love to hear your DM saying, I want to experiment live on stream.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
going to
I do-
move the. I'm not going to copy paste it because I think you're updating your like character sheets. So it's automatically updating the health pools.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You
Wow.
should be able to, I believe, select each of us. If you select us all and right click, you can add us to the party, and you can right click on a new sheet to place the party.
Ooh.
Wow. I am learning things about Roll20, and I've used this service for 5,000 hours.
Yeah, but how much is Kyle?
Listen, don't
More.
don't ask questions
Longer.
you don't want the answers to.
Sorry. So,
Rusty already called me out on this.
Gloom Grove was second one who we were heading to.
I'll be letting you all take the lead, it seems.
I think
I
Zeke
guess
is just
yeah.
straight up walking there. I like this much better.
I think on our way there, let me throw out. Where are we? I'm gonna throw out a cast of Aid at 3rd level.
Hmm.
Because I think we could all stand to have 10 more HP and max HP. This is not strictly a heal. This is a qualitative increase in your both current and max HP.
Love to hear that.
That's awesome.
So I can feel less bad when I pull out Ganondorf. CR 35 as I learned the lead up to the segment.
No.
Yeah, love to see it.
But let us proceed to the Gloom Grove. The note said it was choked with spores.
Indeed. The Gloom Grove. Let's put y'all on the map here. Welcome to Gloom Grove. Let me adjust the positioning so stream friends can also see it pretty well. I'm just gonna move the text. There it is. This is Gloom Grove. Give me another perception check as you scan the surroundings.
All right. 23.
Beat
Lowest.
my 21.
Ziku, when you were asking me about natural environments earlier, this is it. This is the natural environment that you would expect to be familiar with. The tough part here is that while there is certainly gloom patches on the earth here of the subterranean tunnels, as you can see in the image, this bioluminescent spiral flora is reacting to each of your movements. It is reacting to the sounds you make. It is reacting to Fongli's Zonai light emitter. It almost feels as if it's not the plants themselves that are gloom, but it is the spores that they release that are pooling into gloom puddles into the earth, tainting it with pure malice here. You also note that the star fragment, Ziku and Gurahania, is entangled high, very high, within one of the spiral flora here. What do you do?
Right. So I have oil.
What is with the... Do I just need to take that away from you?
No.
So... Normally I would assume we need some kind of a skill check to climb this, and we have 2 people who can fly, so what... Again, how embedded are we talking here?
When I say entangled, I mean this thing is clutching on to the star fragment very intensely. And there's some spores exuding around it, oozing out of it.
Well, I have something of a plan for the gloom, but did anyone bring a bladed weapon?
I believe I have a short sword.
I have a dagger or a spear.
I carried a dagger as well, but I believe in 5e daggers are stabbing weapons.
What?
Oh, you could use it for slashing flavorfully.
Oh, bless you. Okay, well, that's...
You can
that's
only
something on
use the
order of a
dagger
plan.
in its intended use case. Poke, poke.
As for I imagine the light of day will work to scatter the gloom somewhat. But if we're going to need to cut it down,
Could I maybe this might be a this might backfire, but I could maybe use Druidcraft to get that thing to untangle or assist with it in some way.
That could be a good use of a skill check using Druidcraft. What
Yeah.
sort of skill do you think that would represent?
I feel like that would represent nature.
I would kind of assume the same.
Yeah.
Lady Din guide our
Hmm.
compatriot in his reaching out to the natural underpinning of this place and of your sister's domain.
Let's roll that d4. 18.
18 is still pretty good, but is not above a 20.
It sure isn't.
You do have a reroll if you would like to use it, but an 18 is pretty solid.
Yeah, I don't know how much we'll get better than 18.
Yeah, we may.
I have a
we may
plus
want
3
that
to my
again.
nature, so I don't know. The chances aren't high that I can get back to that.
Well, it sounds like we'll take it.
We'll take
I
the 18.
I have an approach for this that I think should ease us in a little bit.
Chat, if you would like to help the team, you can donate $9 to Make-A-Wish America and give these champions a reroll to use. And I'm hoping they're using him before the boss fight so they can despair anyway. So 18, right? Yeah. 18 nature check, Zika, with your druid craft. This gives you a 22 total for the amount of resources you need to expend to lodge the star fragment free with the help of your druid craft. Who would like to start?
Now that we are, now that we have a number to work with, I believe I will kick us off with, how big is this area? Yeah, I can work with that. I am going to cast Daylight.
Daylight.
Nice.
Daylight is a 3rd level spell. So that'll be a 3rd level spell slot. But I would imagine that particularly with the focus on the light and the fire, the power of Din blessing upon us, that we can suppress and at least push back the gloom from some of these spores, because I know that unlike Gorons, these punks do have to do things like breathe.
Gurahania,
So-
your daylight spell overloads the sensory nervous system of this bioluminescent, strange underground flora. Roll me 3d6. See how well you do here. 9. Pretty respectable.
Perfectly average.
Hey.
Dare I cast more spells
Surely.
and have none for the final fight?
I'm sure it's fine.
Probably. It's probably fine.
It won't be
Vongli-
fine, Chang.
Vongli will fly up, and as the branches of the trees seem to like like not wither up, but curl up to the light of the daylight. Vongli will take this frost emitter once again and completely smash the back of it off, bringing the front of this Zonai device to her beak and blow into it, you expending a second level spell slot for Rhymes Binding Ice.
Wow, a second level spell. That's very valuable for you.
Yep. And
Roll me,
it's gone.
roll me 2d6, Vongli. Ooh,
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm
Okay.
happy with that.
Okay.
The ice works in tandem with the daylight, overstimulating the spiraling flora here. And I think with the overload here, you're definitely pulling back with that druid Crabsiku. It just needs one final push before the star
One.
fragment is dislodged.
One final push. What shall I do? Fuck it. Oh, excuse my language. Um,
Ziku,
excuse my language.
at least
I'll
use the
use-
DCC to
Word.
censor your.
Is that a word in Deku? I don't speak that language.
Yes,
Go
yes,
ahead.
it is. It is. I'll use a one of my points of wholeness of body, which is a long rest thing.
Let me check
do
wholeness of
believe-
body for like a quick second. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Use wholeness of body for 2d6.
Well, I almost rolled a 1d2. 11.
Here we go.
11, rolling better than the daylight. You know precisely how to attune yourself to the plant life around here, Zico. And with that wholeness of body, you're able to dislodge the star fragment from the flora, and it falls into your hands, and you hold it up. Got a star fragment.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Had to do it.
we can do better than that. Come on, not $9 donation, chat. Show Rue how it's done.
Show me how it's done.
All right.
Be cautious. All right, I believe I promised Fongli a little time to explore. So
Oh.
You return to your central area.
yes, let us proceed to the
Gorohania,
mining site.
Vongli, you two would consider yourselves astute, knowledgeable researchers. Is that right?
Mhm.
Mainly of gloom, but yes.
Quite a bit of Zonai devices and craft.
The two of you give me some sort of intelligence check. If you can justify whatever skill, go for it.
How about history?
History will work here.
Shall we just take the guidance as read?
Or one of you can assist the other for advantage.
Yeah,
I would-
maybe that's the way to go.
Yes, I would. I think that's a wonderful idea.
We will pool our knowledge of history. I have a proficiency in that, sure.
And I have a little more than proficiency in that. So,
Nice.
all right, let me give you a roll at advantage. Yeah, 27.
Ooh, 27. Vongli with that 27. There is a script of Hylian that was developed alongside the founding of Hyrule. You have witnessed the Hylians attempt to spread a script throughout all of Hyrule, and especially as ambassadors to Rito Village, your people. You've come across this script here, and you see in the star fragment that you're carrying from the Lake of Fire and the star fragment from the Gloom Grove that Ziku is carrying, they have words on them, inscribed, engraved. The one that you're carrying is just a single letter. It just has A. While the one Ziku is carrying has wish engraved on it.
Which?
Sorry, wish. Like wish
Oh,
on a
okay.
star.
That makes
Fragment.
sense. Oh, it's quite intriguing.
Wisha?
Maybe
Perhaps the third fragment will make this more clear.
Exactly.
Come, let us press forward.
You head to the
Mining
final section, the ruined mining site here.
Oh. Fongli is happy.
Don't go running off now.
No promises.
We are still in the depths.
I'll stay safe.
Welcome to the ruined mining sites. It looks a little
I
bit
don't like that.
strange, actually. It looks a little
Oh.
bit strange.
That's scary.
That is
I've played
scary.
enough Shadow of the Colossus to know where this is going.
What's that, Frosty?
What's that for? I'm so glad you asked. Let me put the title in full view here. You
Wow.
see an excavated
dust in there.
statue, perhaps by the Zonai ancestors that had been rumored to exist before King Rauru and Lady Minoru, that is periodically activating, causing the ground to shift, pistons to slam, and rails to spark with energy. Whatever this thing was certainly in very heavy use, far before in Zonai times here. This surrounds with Zonai constructs, as they are either inactive or mindless, as they're trying to continue to unearth this gargantuan, like, mining construct. You're not sure what this is, like this piston statue. You're not sure, but you do know one thing. You need to search for that star fragment, so give me a perception check.
They're kicking up way too much dust. I can't make anything out.
Ziku. Somehow it seems, with all these star fragments, they seem to love being embedded into something. You're not even sure how the star fragments came to be in the depths, as it is a whole subterranean cavernous network. We put that in the back of your mind as you see the star fragment is located in the chest of this gargantuan construct here, almost as if it's being used as a sort of like errant power source. And it is perhaps 100 feet up.
What's 100 feet anyway?
30 meters in real units.
Yeah, I know.
Got you.
I have been fortunate to learn?
Fortunate. I'm going to turn to Feng Li and go, well, you're the Zonai expert.
Vongli is sitting on the floor next to one of the deactivated constructs and just picking at it with her dagger, just like trying to pick pieces apart. Huh?
Uh,
Oh.
I will
you-
gently redirect her attention to the star fragment.
You hear this, Vongli.
Uh-oh.
What's
Nothing
up?
happens.
Yeah. I'm tempted to do another history check here. Or for the narrative, continue to do nothing and make Gorohania do the third of these side quests.
It's incredibly fair. All right.
Yeah, how are you
You
gonna
guys-
try to get a Gorahania?
You guys kind of leapfrogged me on the fire lake, and so now I feel like I'm not gonna be performing at my best here, but let's go. Okay, y'all want some kind of an ability check. I have
By the way, chat, while Gorahani is figuring out what sort
I
of
may
skill
need
check
that
he needs,
reroll.
this is probably going to be your last chance to decide which boss the crew here will have to face. So if you want them to fight either the Gloom Guardian or the Gloom Lionel, this will be the final star fragment. We don't have much time left. Get your donations to Make-A-Wish America now.
All right, so seems to me the object, the star fragment there, has been sort of cannibalized by the constructs to power this colossus, and I would want to, I guess, investigate how they are, how it has been embedded, in what way it has been pushed in and connected, to see how we may need to go about disconnecting it.
I like this line of thinking.
Because this clearly doesn't call for brute force until later, when it will. So I would like to make my investigation roll.
Sure, I like that. Give me an investigation roll.
How is this connected in there? That is with my guidance.
22 with the guidance here. That is a great roll here. And with the result being 15 resource again, you do see that it is off center, Gorohania. This is absolutely not a power source that was intentionally put in here. This was a stroke of luck, a miracle for a star fragment to end up colliding with a ancient Zonite Titan and it drawing power almost subconsciously from the star fragment. And that is why you see the pulse of power like every so often lighting up, and that wave rippling to the mindless inactive constructs that Vong Li's poking at. You know the routing. Now the question is, how do you dislodge it?
So it is is our photo here accurate? Is this construct upright and not moving?
Yes.
All right. Well, once again, while I don't have to do anything as pedestrian as breathe, unfortunately, it does seem that these are all going to be in the air. So, unless, I mean, do you, Feng Li, would you imagine it's even safe to climb this thing? Or is that going to damage something with my weight?
Well, mm, I think I don't worry about the structural soundness of it. I think it can handle you.
Can you handle it, Gurahanya? If depending on what you do, I may ask you to roll me a check to see if you maintain balance.
Yeah, it's looking like at minimum there's going to be like a climbing check. I am looking for if I brought an actual climbing kit like I meant to. It looks like I've just got some like spikes and a hammer and not a full climbing kit because that would have come with a grappling hook. Ugh. Sure, I'll climb up it. Let's go.
Well,
I
first,
can just climb up there. It'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be fine. You'll be fine. You won't fall. First, before you do climbing, describe to me, what resource you'd like to use. Then we'll call for your climbing check after that.
Maybe just to be safe, we should get that oil off Ziku and dump it around this thing's feet. In case it does take a
Finally.
step.
That's a resource, right?
Definitely.
Wait, it's 0.5.
That's okay. I also have some oil. We can pool it together.
I'm glad we all brought oil.
Yes,
How
1.5.
do you fuel your lanterns?
Tech.
Listen, we don't all have that. I'm just nervous of damaging too much, damaging the star fragment. So I think as a bit of a flavor thing, let's lead up before I start climbing. I would like to find traps.
You're casting the spell Find Traps?
It's happening.
I've played this. I played TTRPGs, D&D for 10 years, and I've never ever seen this spell cast before.
That's because traps are not fun. But I have run through Tomb of Horrors, and let me tell you,
Yeah.
Tell you.
Yep. Tomb of Horrors.
so that is a second level spell slot, which I believe is going to be 2d6 to kick us off.
That is going to be 2d6. Roll me the 2d6. That is 4. And allow me to resolve what this spell does, just for fun here. So
let's give him the
according,
moment to read it.
yeah. So, a trap for the purpose of this spell. Oh, hold on, let me actually open up the spell description on stream too. We're gonna go on a journey together. We're gonna learn here.
Oh boy! All right.
You sense any trap within range, that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of this spell includes any object or mechanism that was created to cause damage or other danger. Thus, the spell would sense the alarm or glyph of warding spell or mechanical pick trap, but it wouldn't reveal a natural weakness in the floor, an unstable ceiling, or a hidden sinkhole. The spell reveals that a trap is present, but not its location. You do learn the general nature of the danger posed by the trap you sense. So Gorohania, you learn.
Realize why in all these years we have never seen this spell cast.
Gorohana, you learn there's a spell present. You learn there's a trap present.
And what is the general nature of the danger posed by this trap?
the general nature of the trap that you sense. By the way, that's new to That's new to 2024.
Yeah, that's new, and
Wow.
it's still not good enough.
Still not good enough.
So the spell is named Find Traps, and still you don't find the trap.
Yep, correct.
The nature.
Something that rogues can do better for free, by the way.
It is a spell. It is a warding enchantment by the Zonai in the cockpit of the Titanous Colossus here of the excavator. Something that you do not have to interact with at all.
There is some manner of magical protection on it, but I don't think it's related to the star fragment.
You muse this to yourself as you try to maintain hold, climbing up to the core here. Give me a check you believe is suited for climbing.
Okay. For climbing, is my rope and like pythons worth anything, or shall I just roll just roll athletics?
I would like to believe that those two items are what's allowing you to climb in the first place.
You know, that's entirely fair. This thing is probably not designed to be climbed.
Ooh,
Nice.
21. Gorohania, you are an expert climber. You know how to stay away from gloom, and that includes climbing away from it. You do not fall.
Yep. So am I like here?
Yeah.
Clamber up. And take the moment to, I guess, continue my investigation and peer at the connections here. So none of this was deliberate. It doesn't look like another construct or something made any additional attachments. It's just embedded by whatever force brought it down here.
Indeed. You nailed it.
I think this looks like a job for my crowbar.
Your crowbar, you're using, what sort of resource would you like to use for this?
Resource. I mean, I guess the crowbar. Do I? Right, resources. Okay, let's pray. Surely I can find some manner of spell that will help here.
I'll give you, if you use a crowbar, +2 to this roll.
Oh.
No, I am not using that. I guess I'll just put my back into it and spend a couple of hit dice.
Spend a couple hit dice.
Do I need to declare up front that it is going to be a number of hit dice?
Nah, you don't have to declare any number. What you do have to do is welcome hello raiders to the stream. We are currently trying to dislodge a star fragment from a Zonai Colossus in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition 2024. If you would like,
this is fine.
This is fine. Gorohania, the only one without flights amongst this crew of 3, doing the actually putting in the manual climbing to get to the top of the Colossus to dislodge the star fragment here. You love to see it.
My two flying teammates told me they believe in me, and I mean, power of friendship. I've got this.
I'm busy.
Roll me a hit die.
All right. Let me putting my back into it. Here is a big ol' high roll. Let's go.
Nice.
So that's going to be a 10 with my crowbar.
A 10 with your crowbar. That is just
take 8 damage.
Almost enough. You're nearly there, Gorohania. You do strain your rocky back here. It is almost free here. If only your flying friends here weren't so distracted by the Zonai tech down below by the feet trying to excavate this Titan.
May may I pitch an idea for the last one singular point?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to us, certainly.
What if I want to paint a little story here. What if the moment of Gorohania digging deep in order to grab the star fragment would actually pop it out and set it free and cause Gorohania to start tumbling backwards? Because I think Vongli would wake up and know to cast Featherfall and help you on your way down.
I like this idea. Roll for funsies, because any casting will
Yeah, how-
consume the last hit point.
Come
Maximum,
on,
excellent.
this is the one I get a 6 on.
Yo.
Yeah, standard.
Gorohania, you pluck free the star fragment from the chest of the Zonai Colossus. You start tumbling backwards. Vongli, how does your Rito wind magic catch him?
Hearing Gorohania yelling of some sort as
I'm going to assume in Goro.
Vongli will basically just pick her head up, turn around a little bit, and like give a big wing slice through the air and just cause a gust of wind to sort of catch Gorohania's descent.
Gorohania, you're able to clutch the star fragment underneath your arms as your descent is negated and the damage is nullified. You land safely by your two companions here with the star fragment in tow here. Congratulations! Wow! You got the third and final star fragment here, and Raiders or anyone else joining in, we're about to head into the second hour of the TTRPG segment here, which means we're getting extremely close for these three to fight the Gloom boss that they will soon uncover and unveil here. You can choose what boss these three fight. Look at the top right of the stream here. You can choose between the Gloom Guardian or the Gloom Lionel, and all you have to do is make a donation to Make-A-Wish America via donate.zeldathon.com and just specify in your comment. Also, these players may need it because you can also donate with $9 or more. A reroll for either the players or for me.
He doesn't need them. They don't need them. They do not need the help.
Okay. Let's head back to start. The ruined mining site, fully excavated, star fragment in tow. Oopsie. You have all three. Oh, Zeke, that's a great question. Are you saying you look into the star fragment to see what the word is?
I gleam into it.
The third word, Ziku, is make.
Oh, wow.
Oh, a
It is
wish
a clear
make.
message. Wish a make. Is that how the temple was constructed, by a wish spell?
Oh goodness.
A make-wish.
Is the direction of this stone towers temple, obvious to us from where we currently stand?
I will say with your 20 plus perception checks for each leg of the journey here, you're able to discern the location of the Stone Towers Temple. Would you like to head there?
I think I would like to lead us in a prayer before we proceed toward a boss fight.
Prayer.
For some reason, I just feel like it's maybe a good idea.
Yeah.
I can't imagine why. I'm sure it'll be totally fine, but I will go ahead and drop my last second level spell slot.
Ooh. You heard that, chat? Last one.
Last one into Prayer of Healing, and then I will roll terribly. Hey, chat, how about one of those
Oh.
rerolls?
Do rerolls work on the
No.
healing dice?
No, but you gain the benefit of a short rest
Ooh.
in addition to a small
Nice.
number of hit points, and an unfortunately small number.
I don't think I get anything from that.
Well, on a short rest, you can use hit dice to heal yourself.
True.
This is just an additional 4
Yeah.
on your healing. I will
Okay.
be spending quite a few hit dice personally.
Ah, and I'm back to full with my focus points.
Do
I
not.
was
So
never
you-
even worried.
You have a really nice HP total.
Nice.
Very
Nice.
nice. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's going to be so sad when the gloom lowers it.
Oh,
Well, here's the thing, it won't.
I could roll an extra one. All right. That's enough. Don't need to be full, right?
8. Please recall you have aid. You have 10 more max HP,
Yes.
which
I'm
is
aware.
filled. Okay. Then with Lady Den watching over us, how can we be anything but successful? Let us. I glance over the dead guy who, despite his incredibly eloquent last words in his note, did not sign his name.
That's probably the moment he died.
Ah, shame. He was in the middle of signing the note, and this, gosh. And well, is there any further preparations that you believe will help, my friends? Because based on this scout's word, we have a mighty foe ahead of us. Creatures born of gloom are nightmarish.
If we are heading there right at this moment, I have something I'd like to try. Who thinks they will need a little more protection or get into a little more close combat of the two of
I
you?
definitely will.
Yeah, I would send it to Ziku.
All right.
I'm sure I will be up there myself, but I am more concerned for them.
All right, Ziku. I have something for you to try if you're comfortable with this. Vongli will basically take out some Zonai equipment that she just stole from the mining site, and begin to place it on Ziku as if it were armor.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I will cast Death Armor.
Interesting.
What?
thought.
Yay!
Death
It's
Armor.
fine.
New spell in 2024.
For the next hour, you have an advantage on death saving throws.
Oh, maybe I should
Once
have gone for it.
once per turn, when a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, they take 2d4 necrotic damage.
Nice. Okay. That's a good spell.
It's a really cool spell.
It's pretty cool.
Awesome. All right.
Let's
That
see,
should
do I have
hopefully
anything else that lasts?
keep your defenses up.
Thank you so much.
What is this? Upcasting has no effect. Awesome.
Stone Towers Temple. Wait. Let me adjust the wording again. There it is.
Sorta.
Sorta.
You venture deep below a canyon to illuminate where shadows hath consumed light. In the descending distance, the towers shape the walls of the depths like beacons of malice, each an eye watching your very movements. In your possession, 3 star fragments, each radiating a gentle glow. And at the base of these towers, in front of you, there's no gloom to show. And yet, while war rages overhead on the surface against the Demon King, you know a great evil awaits you. Carved into the great pillars of obsidian rock is an ancient inscription. Who would like to read it?
I can take a stab if it's still in common.
Yeah. How about I send you another thing?
This is where the dark vision comes in handy.
Yes.
Oh, what is this dialect? It's dangerous to go alone. Only the 3 lights of a lasting wish may grant entry to quell the darkness ahead.
You know, after reading this aloud, Gorahania, there are 3 receptacles, one corresponding to each of the 3 towers. And they
I
seem
see.
to...
It is a word play. We must Gorahania will take the final fragment, the star fragment that he retrieved, and examine it, the word make in particular, and carefully set it into the first opening. It is wordplay. We must make a wish to enter.
You're quite the clever one, aren't you?
There are many Zonai constructs and buildings in the depths. There is a certain pattern one notices.
All right. Let's play
I'm
this
just
through
grateful
then.
this one didn't involve redirecting light beams.
Vongli will take the star fragment inscripted with A and place it upon the second key lock.
Awesome. Siku goes over with the wish and puts it in its respective place.
Just for the visuals, how large are these fragments?
Yeah, I want to know that too. Is this larger than Siku? Because that's so fun.
It is a Ziku size.
Okay, so you're holding another U over your head and just kind of
Yeah.
hop up to like basketball dunk it.
Mm-hmm.
I would have it no other way.
What is going through everyone's minds as you insert the star fragments, make a wish into the receptacles? Because you know this is the point of no return. Success or failure, your deeds will be etched in Hyrule's memory to be remembered in ages to come parentheses, in the second TTRPG segment hosted by the lovely Melon later in the marathon.
Make sure to tune in on the first. Wink.
Gurahani, what is going through your mind?
Well, other than the lingering prayers that I assume just never stop, very very chant like. Goron prayers are long and droning and chanting, but I would imagine I'm mostly considering the final words of this poor scout who we picked up the mission from. This Din is a goddess of power, but what is the use of power without courage to back it up, to do the right thing? Courage need not be remembered. It is never forgotten.
I like that. Vongli, what is going through your mind here?
I think Vongli takes a moment to think of the people and friends she's had in her life who have cheered her on to explore, to tinker, to craft, who have taken their time and their goodwill to help her. That's it.
Excellent. Ziku, what is going through your mind?
I think in Ziku's mind, they're just thinking about this terrible, terrible gloom and how it needs to be rid of. It's causing a lot of bad things. And it cannot stand.
And with the final star fragment inserted, the Stone Towers Temple exudes a light that cracks, or from the cracks, and the doors begin to open. How does that sound effects work, by the way?
Pretty good.
Sounds really good.
And when the door... yes, absolutely. Do you enter?
Yes.
My friends,
Chat,
we go the way of our fallen friend before. It has been an honor.
As our heroes, our champions, Hyrule's first champions, enter through the doors of the Stone Towers Temples, let's take a small break to read some donations, everyone.
Woo!
Woo! Hooray! Well, we got $10 from Dagger and Quill. We got $9 from Perry Burb. Give those players an extra roll, but also make them fight the Gloom Lionel. And then we also got $10 from, hold on, Auto Tonsorialis. Please correct me if I'm wrong here. But
Auto Tonsorialist.
thank you. And they wish for y'all to fight the Gloom Lionel and have given me a DM reroll. So you know what that means, chat. We're fighting the Gloom Lionel. Yeah.
Uh-oh. That sounds terrifying.
If you've seen me stream Big Bounty Elimination Guild before, you'll know what's coming. We're coming to the battle arena here. And you may see a familiar red etched square in the battlefield here. In this arena caked in gloom. You may start anywhere within that red rectangle. It was so nicely drawn in chalk for you guys. You may place yourselves anywhere.
So considerate from the boss.
Here. So can you describe to us what we are seeing this arena up here? Are these stairs leading up?
These are stairs leading up, and this arena, the central platform, like a raised dais, is surrounded by a moat of gloom here. It won't be easy to wade through it, and as you analyze, lowercase a, your surroundings, a voice echoes in your head. And these are no words of wisdom, these are words of power. Words of a fell king. I will activate the voice thing.
Hyrule's first champions, and you've nothing to show but survival and insignificance. You will soon witness the finest the king has to offer.
Shrouded in a cocoon of gloom, you see emerging the Gloom Lionel in a vicious roar, which sounds a lot like this. When I can find it. Not like that.
An explosion.
An explosion.
Gunshot.
And it's like,
In an explosion of roars.
I actually don't know if these uploaded on the soundboard. Wow.
No.
Apparently, a bullet plinks off Gorahania.
Yes, a bullet things off of course. Hold on, we're gonna live add sounds here. Sounds like this. Excellent.
Hey, there we go.
That's the actual
right.
sound effect of a Lionel, by the way. And I think it is time to roll initiative.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, I saw Ziku's 20 and I got excited for a second.
I will get things set up, chat. I'll move the initiative so y'all can see it. So I can also see it. There we go. Okay. Let's roll for the Gloom Lionel. Chat, while the boss may have been decided, you can still donate $9 to either aid the champions with a reroll or give me a reroll, because you do hear some boss music here. This is a 14 from the Gloom Lionel. We start with the layer initiative here, and I get to crack out this big boy of a stat block.
Oh.
Okay. The Gloom Lionel, after roaring, will look towards you three, so evenly spaced out, and look towards Vongli, aiming his sights at you. He begins to inhale embers of gloom fire. And you know, I'm going to experiment here, a little bit of token experimentation here. He's definitely targeting you with something that'll happen next round here. I'm going to link these tokens together here.
Oh no.
There we go. Actually, Flying, could you move on to see how well it works? It doesn't work. No.
No? Oh.
Close enough. I'll move it when you move. That's fine.
Okay.
Ziku, what do you do?
So I don't like seeing fire. That's not okay. But I will move anyway. I am a brave little Korok. And I shall move 40 feet. This thing in front of me looks dangerous.
Yes, indeed.
Beware the gloom.
Beware the gloom. Um, let's see. Would it be possible for me to just fly over it with my quadcopter?
You certainly can. What does it take to activate your Korok copter?
It takes, I believe, a bonus action. Let me double check that. It's an action, actually. But the things you do to get into melee range with the boss. And I guess as a part of this, I will also bonus action to double my speed. So an effective speed of 50 feet. And I get just in range.
You fly your your short, plump body in front of this massive beast here.
As they say, fortune favors the bold. And this is it. All I can do for now.
Ziku, you run to engage with the boss, while Vongli, you see the Gloom Lionel gathering gloom flame within his mouth pointed towards you. What do you do?
Well, immediately spreading her wings and taking to the skies. Going to take a bonus action dash to sort of get up to, I would say, here at about 50 feet in the air. Why is that stuck? Goodness. Thank you.
I ungrouped it.
I appreciate you. 50 feet in the air. Oh, did you also? Oops. All right. Then Vongli will draw her longbow again and take a shot at the Gloom Lionel.
Do it.
I'm doing it. 24 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Will deal 22 piercing damage.
The Gloom Lionel, distracted by Ziku, gets shot.
As well as I think I will take the my mastery of longbow to slow it down a bit.
Ooh, slowing down the Gloom Lionel. If you know anything about Lionels, they like to charge.
But that will be all for me.
It is now the Gloom Lionel's turn here. The Gloom Lionel moves away. Ziku. The Gloom Lionel does not provoke opportunity attacks. As he turns around, begins to move. He actually needs to track his move because you just slowed him funkily. So let's do this. He will move here. Then he will use his bonus action to do a headbutt rush, moving up to half his reduced speed through you because he's actually 2 sizes larger than you. Ziku, please give me a dexterity saving throw.
I can do a dexterity saving throw. 24.
24, and with your evasion, you're going to take 0 damage here. As he tries to headbutt you, you are still in the same space, and as he headbutts you, he's simultaneously taking out his savage bow and aiming a shot against each of you 3. Ziku, that is a 23. Does that hit?
How about no?
Vongli, does a 19 hit you?
Absolutely.
And Gorohania does a 15 hit you.
It does not. I
Okay.
had too much time to react.
Yes. From the distance here. Vongli and Ziku, you're going to take 11 points of piercing and 6 points of necrotic damage. The necrotic is gloom damage, so that's reducing your max hit points.
I shall redirect the piercing. So let me deflect first. Wow.
Good roll.
Taking none of the piercing, and I will need a dex save.
The
with the
gloom
gloom
Lionel gets a 16 on his dexterity saving throw. He
Dang.
is unfazed by the arrow that you parry back onto him, Ziku. He notices this, however, and he looks directly down towards you, Ziku. I'm gonna use my DM reroll for this. Thank you for this, because I rolled a 1. Excellent. That is a 25 to hit you, Ziku.
Oh my god.
His savage
Yeah,
blade
that
cars down upon you, and you're going to take. Wow. 16 slashing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
Oh, oof. That hurts. I've already used my reaction, so I can't do anything about that. 16 slashing, so the total... okay, I take 16 and 7 necrotic.
While you're
Damn.
taking the damage, Ziku, we're going to move on. It is the Gloom Lionel's... go ahead.
That was a melee attack.
Yes.
That won't.
Please take 7 necrotic.
The Gloom Lionel is immune to necrotic damage as Wreathen Gloom.
Yeah, all right, that checks out. Okay,
That
go ahead.
checks out. Good to know here. Good looking out here. That's the Gloom Lionel's turn. Gorohania, it is your go.
Oh boy. Boy, we just had to start way back here, huh? All right. I'm going to go ahead and make a dash to run up the... looks like the rubble that is piled a little higher than the gloom can reach. And as I come into, I hope, range with my bonus action, yes. I'm going to once again throw out my... where are we? I have so many... Where did my War Gods thing go?
You're using War God's Blessing. What spell are you casting?
I want to throw out another another Shield of Faith on Ziku, because they are up there mixing it up already, and it's going to take me a bit to get up there.
Gorohania, Din's power shields Ziku. And Ziku, you are protected. Your maple leaf, now a shimmer of sacred light.
Yes, with an additional 2 to your AC for the next minute.
Awesome.
And this is as I'm huffing and puffing on my way in there. I'll join the fight eventually. But that is going to do it for me.
Gorohania, you coming closer towards Vongli horizontally, only to notice the Gloom Lionel is bellowing a flame ball, you could call it a fireball, in Vongli's direction. Ooh, I got a sound effect for this one, if it uploaded correctly. There we go. Vongli, give me a dexterity saving throw here.
All right. No roast, no roast chicken for you.
That was a natural 20, Vongli. With your evasion, describe to me how you completely evade the gloom fireball.
As the fireball is coming through, Vongli will take to the skies another 10 feet or so, and just sort of do a flip through the air to soar over the fireball as it approaches.
Hell yes. And as you soar through the air, the Gloom Lionel sets his sights, bowing low. Gorahania, student of the Gloom, you know how these things work and operate. As he is bowing low, his horns are imbued with Vorpal and Malice. He is targeting you, Gorahania, for the next thing that happens on the next lair initiative. Ziku, it is your turn.
Oh,
Let him come.
Ziku will start swinging. So anyway, I started swinging. Let's start off with my attack. Oh, that's a 12 to hit.
At 12. Wow, you have a plus 10 to hit?
I do. It's insane.
Do we want to use the reroll?
We don't. I have a feat for this. If I
Yes.
could find
Okay.
it. I believe it's a reaction. Yes. Oh no, I'm not close enough. No.
Ugh.
You're too
Should
far
I just
away.
use it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I'll use our reroll donated by our viewers to reroll. 14. No.
Thank you, Perry.
14. Not enough.
Dang it. Okay.
Uh,
I will go in with my second attack. 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Awesome. For 10 points of force damage, and I will use a bonus action to do a flurry of blows and do 2 more attacks. 29.
Oh, that was almost a nat 20. That was a 19. That hits.
Ah, so close.
Let's see that crit, chat.
15. And here comes. Oh my
Nope.
god.
You
No.
were trying to strike at the hind legs of this Gloom Lionel, a lion centaur of Ganondorf's Malice, but you failed to hit twice. The 2 hits you do strike clean. Is there anything else you do, Ziku?
I guess since I did hit the Gloom Lionel with an attack, I would like to use the Stunning Strike on it if possible.
Stunning strike if possible. I rolled an 8. However, the Gloom Lionel is going to use the Demon King's Resistance to succeed on the saving throw. He
That
does,
sounds kind of-
however, Gorahana, you notice, as he is using the Demon King's Resistance, he's using the gloom itself that is wreathing his form to absorb and deflect the stunning strike, which means he's not going to do gloom on his next attack.
Okay.
Keep it up.
That is all for Ziku.
Vongli.
Vongli will fly a bit closer and just try and get out of the way of any other shenanigans. Spotting that the slow didn't help as much, she swaps bows, going in, pulling out a short bow this time, and is going to take another shot. 20 to hit.
20 hits the Gloom Lionel.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Ooh,
That is 23 piercing damage.
Oh, he doesn't like that. He's already hurting here, but he isn't going to go down without a fight.
Oh, but unfortunately you are vexed, so I am very excited for the next time I get to shoot at you. Bonus action. I can't really do anything. I'm gonna fly some more. I can dash.
You can dash. Oh, you have dashed behind me in the stream. Let me go adjust. Streamer adjust. There we go.
No, I didn't want chat to see me. Anyway,
Nothing
go ahead.
personnel.
You were hiding.
kid.
Is that your
I'm
turn?
on road. Yes, that's me.
Okay. It is now the Gloom Lionel's turn. The Gloom Lionel will raise a great weapon, a savage weapon, and strike it down right next to you, Ziku. This is an explosive swing. He's ravaging the earth with a savage crusher, causing an explosion to erupt all around him. There's a sound effect for this, which is... It is actually that one.
Wow.
Give me a dexterity saving throw, Ziku.
I shall. Oh no.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's an 11. You're going to take... Oh, I'm so sorry, Ziku. This is fire damage.
No. No.
That is 11 fire damage to you, Ziku.
Okay, I can take that. That's 22.
And you're
Okay.
pushed back 10 feet. Then, the Gloom Lionel is no longer slowed, I believe, because you use your short bow, Vongli. He is going to go directly to charge at Gorahania.
Oops,
Oh,
sorry.
good. You've saved me the trouble.
Swinging his sword as you taunt him. That is, oh my gosh, that is a 26 to hit you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That is 13 slashing and 7 necrotic damage.
Okay. Where's my feet? I need to reduce that. Yeah, reduce that necrotic damage by 3d6.
Ooh,
Still 13
nice.
slashing.
You know how to hunt the gloom. You reduce all the necrotic damage. Does a 17 hit you?
17 meets AC.
I
I
gotta
believe that is a yes.
just meets your AC. You have the ability to perfect guard. Oh, you use your reaction. I'm gonna allow you to do it anyway. He just hit your
alright.
AC. You can make a melee attack against him. Would you like to do it? There's a risk involved if
Absolutely.
you miss.
Oh, okay. My character sheet just crashed, but absolutely. Let me see if this wants to load now. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we'll take a swing. Do I have anything I can? I mean, I've used my reaction, so kind of know. All right. Where's my mace? I brandish my mace in return and attempt to parry. How is a 22?
A 22. Oh my god. You perfect parry the Gloom Lionel. He's stunned.
Let's go.
It's your turn.
Awesome.
Okay. Well, then, in that case, being as he has so politely put himself in melee range, how can I do anything but upcast Spirit Guardians?
Ooh, how does the Spirit Guardians look, Orhania?
So this is a not fully flaming radiant flames, but you can see what looks like wisps of holy fire of the tiny figures of Gorons rolling as they do in a circle around me. The power of Din bolstering me and my ancestors watching over me. I am going to need a wisdom save.
A wisdom save from the Gloom Lionel. Let's see. Ooh, that's a 7.
I see. And let's see, we upcast this, so I need to make sure that it actually rolls at 4th level. I think I clicked damage. Is it gonna... I'm gonna click it again. Okay, I'm gonna dig out some d8s apparently. We are going to take 4d8 radiant damage. That is 24.
24. Oh my goodness. 24 radiant damage to the Gloom Lionel here. Gorahania, the Gloom Lionel is averse to the sacred light you have wielded. Not only is he stunned, but he has disadvantage on all d20 tests because you hit him with radiant damage.
This is why you bring a cleric. And for my bonus action, I will go ahead and use my War Priest training to make an attack with my mace again, as it went so well last time.
You got advantage on this.
I would love advantage on this, because despite my big talk, I am not really a physical guy. How is a 12?
A 12.
Or a 12?
You hit the rock armored part of the Gloom Lionel here, and it scrapes off.
As a challenge.
While the Gloom Lionel is stunned here, he will still do his lair initiative. He will still be stunned on his turn. But Gorohania, he was trying to gore rush you. And he still in the same place, so I think the stun makes sense here. He rears back a little bit and while dazed, tries to headbutt you with his imbued horns. And he's going to make an attack with disadvantage because he's stunned here. I'll roll. Oh my god, that's a natural one on the disadvantage here. Gorohania, Din provided you with the courage you need, the power you need, and it's just a graze. Doesn't hit you at all. Ziku, it is your turn.
You know what's up. Seeker's gonna get right back up in there.
Riku says, I'm not done with you.
I am not done. Get back. And we'll go ahead and start wailing on him. 17 to hit.
17 is insufficient. You punch him, but there's a ripple in his muscles.
I don't like that.
Nope.
So I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
do it again.
I have a reaction.
Oh, okay.
Either one. But I have a reaction, once again, if my character sheet will behave. It is called Guided Strike. I expend one use of my Channel Divinity and pray for Din to guide your hand. You rolled a 27 on one of those.
That absolutely,
Nice.
yes. We'll hit.
I will roll some damage. 17 force damage.
Wow, 17.
And I will use another focus point to do a flurry of blows. Who would have thought? This is the most aggressive Korok in existence. And they will continue.
Nobody's shins are safe.
22 to hit.
22 hits, Ziku.
Another 16 points of force damage.
Another 16 points of force damage. Ziku, you have the copter activated.
Indeed.
Would you like to engage in a rodeo with the Gloom Lionel?
I would love to do that.
Roll your third flurry of blows here.
All right. Natural 20.
Go!
For 12. Oh my god.
You
Wow.
Gloom Lionel here is you just exploited all his weaknesses. The perfect guard, the vulnerable to the sacred light, but he's also in a rodeo, which means your attacks do an extra d6, and on a crit that means an extra 2d6. Roll an extra 2d6, Ziku.
I shall. Let's see. 2d6. Okay.
18 points of damage total. Incredible. And you're also on his back.
On his back.
Yes. Is that all for your turn?
Yes, I believe so.
Vongli, what do you do?
Vongli will take a bonus action to dash and fly all the way back towards the start of the arena, trying to get the best shot she can and aim for the Lionel's eye.
Yes, the secret fourth vulnerability option.
Taking out her short bow and going for a shot.
So it's not in the stat block I designed here, but absolutely it's a weak point. At 3/4 cover, who cares about cover? You ignore that.
I
Give me
ignore
an
that,
attack
and
roll.
I have advantage from at least 2 things, I want to say.
Yeah, the stun condition and something else.
And the Vex.
Short
and
bow.
the
The
flank,
Vex.
depending on rules.
Oh, goodness. All right, come on, please, dice. 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
All right, for a total of 16 piercing damage.
That is an excellent shot towards the eye of the Gloom Lionel, which on his turn, I would have used the Demon King's resistance to shrug off the stun, but he can't do that with you stunning him again.
All right. I think it's on the ropes. We can take it down. Gorhania, do you got this?
Leave it to me.
It's your turn.
I will also, I believe the Gloom Lionel's turn passed.
Yes, he will make a wisdom saving throw for Spirit Guardians. I'd also like you to take an action.
Yes, absolutely. How is that wisdom saving throw? Okay. I have an action to take, surely.
He rolled a 15 for his save.
That's going to be half damage, I believe. So half of this damage is just not going to roll. All right, cool. Let me roll my 48 again. It was D8, right? Yeah.
18
So
points.
the fury of the Goron Guardians continue to eat into him for half of 18 points of radiant damage. And along the same lines, I am going to... let's see here. That seems funny to do in melee range, but how can I not guiding bolt now that I have seen the weakness to radiance? Lady Din, cast your holy light and holy flame upon us, and fire it straight over his shoulder,
Straight over his shoulder.
narrowly missing Ziku.
Watch out!
Hold it still.
He is flailing around because he's being currently mounted by a small Korok that is very aggressive.
Yep.
Layer initiative. Oh, sorry, you have bonus action.
I believe so, yes. I'll just make it another War Priest swing. So let's see if that was just a nope. Okay.
You swing again. The
The
gloom.
gloom is catching up to me.
And the gloom Lionel is going to leap into the skies on the next initiative. You know this is the Lionel's most devastating attack. Barely anyone survives it. Can you fell it? Ziku. It is on death's door.
Back to it. 26 to hit.
Yes, you hit.
10 points of force damage.
This force damage is actually coming in clutch here.
It really is.
It is. Here comes the second. 20 to hit.
That also hits.
13 points of force damage. And if it's still up, I will flurry of blows.
Yes, do so.
All right. 21 to hit.
For 11.
With an 11 points of force damage.
Give me an extra 3d6 because you are mounted. And the rodeo.
I shall. Five.
5 extra points. That actually mattered. So hey, Ziku, how do you want to fell the Gloom Lion?
Ooh.
Describe how you
Go.
defeat him.
I think Siku sees that the Lionel is about to do this devastating attack and needs to pick up some pace and just starts to wail at him, just crawling all over the Lionel's body and just hitting everywhere and finding the weak spots and just gets that right punch in to finally get it down.
And the Gloom Lionel, felled by Hylia's strongest Korok here.
Absolutely.
It makes a death's wail, which I think I uploaded this. I hope I did. It'll sound something like that. It actually didn't upload.
In my head, in my heart, Ziku suplexed that Lionel to finish it off.
It also sounds like this.
Awesome.
As the gloom manifesting the Lionel has been felled. And you three champions, the first of Hyrule, reign supreme by quelling the threats of the gloom in the depths. All you have now is to hope that your friends can put an end to the imprisoning war. And that's where we will leave our champions here this morning, chat. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching, y'all. It was super fun to host the session. How do y'all feel today here?
I'm delighted. This was super fun.
So fun.
If I may step out of character for a hot second, I have been a forever DM for going on 6 years. It is just wonderful to get to play.
Absolutely. Well, I am Frosty. You can find me at frosty.com.com. The first dot is a word. And I do a lot of streaming of D&D and the like. So if you like what you see here, I do more of it. Where can we find you, Kyle?
Very few places, actually. But you can always find me hanging out in Discord. I am a manager for the Zeldathon Discord server. I avoid the term Discord mod. There's some connotations there.
Yes.
hello, I'm Flying Ludicolo. If you look up Flying Ludicolo on the internet, it's probably me. I'd stream sometimes, I guess. What?
And if I look up Rue, will I find you?
Probably not.
Where
Maybe
can we
RuPaul, but not me.
can we find you anywhere on the internet?
No, I don't think so. I don't spend a lot of time now on social media.
Well, thank you for coming out of
Yeah.
your social media hole to play in front of hundreds of viewers this early morning. But that's a wrap, everyone. Thank you so much for watching again, and keep donating to Make-A-Wish America. We'll see you
Guys.
for art coming up.
Let's go.
Yay!
Hooray!